again. I'm gonna have a really kind of quick one today, comparatively. We're going to be using some of our magic sauce, the thing that kind of got us started in this whole cooking business in the first place. Our London's Most Wanted pepper jelly. Now this is our Outlaw pepper jelly, which is the hotter one. We have a cowboy pepper jelly that's sweet. It's not hot at all, but it's got a lot of those peppery flavors in there. It's extraordinary. I had no idea what pepper jelly was whenever I first heard about this, and I thought, how in the world are those flavors going to work together? Peppers and jelly, it just doesn't make any sense, right? I tried it, wound up being one of the best tasting things I've ever tried in my entire life, and I said, honey, that would be Leslie behind the camera. Hi, Leslie.
Hi.
We're making pepper jelly, and we did, and now people love it. It's going crazy. London's Most Wanted Outlaw pepper jelly is what we're using today. And you can see it's got a little picture of myself on there because I'm not vain. Anyway, we're going to be using this in meatballs that we're going to marinate in our pepper jelly today. Now, one thing you're going to learn about me is that I experiment pretty much with all of these things. I've never made this, so you're going to get to make this with me. But I have some theories of how it's going to work best, and I think, why not? Let's give it a shot, right? All right, so I'm going to do a little sequence here real quick for you, do a little rundown of how this baby was born. Kind of looks like a brain, but it's not. This is venison and beef meatball. Ready to go. We are going to be using our Outlaw pepper jelly. Now this is the one that's got some spice to it. This has got a kick. So in the long run, these meatballs are going to have a little kick. If you don't like that, you can always use the cowboy pepper jelly. And speaking of this pepper jelly, yes, Jeremy, where do I get some of that? Let me tell you. So what you do is you go to our Etsy store, London's Most Wanted, and you can get not only the jelly, but we have all kinds of breads, good stuff, art, you name it. London's Most Wanted on Etsy. You can get our pepper jelly, and please do. We're always giving out coupons. Leslie's always coming up with brilliant things every month. Whatever, if there's a holiday, there'll be a coupon for it. That's what I keep her around. Yeah, she just tolerates me. Anyway, so we are going to take our pan. We're going to start off. We're going to put 2 teaspoons of butter, 2 little pats of butter in it. We're going to take our vegetable oil or olive oil. I like olive oil. Pop that in there. We're going to get some heat on. Now with the venison meatballs that I made for the pasta, they were bigger. We cooked them longer in the oven, and so we didn't have to get them so well done. These I'm not going to be cooking in the oven for quite as long, basically just long enough to sort of get the sugars in the jelly to stick to them. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get these nice and brown so they'll stick together, nice and cooked, so they get cooked thoroughly through, and we don't have to rely on the oven to finish the cooking for us. All right, I'm going to pull these off the heat now. They are going to continue to cook a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and shift over to getting my jelly ready. Now, you could put the jelly just straight into a pot like this and cook it, but there's a very fine line between ruining it and getting it too hot or whatever. So I suggest we're going to use this to put the jelly in over steam. Now we've got water in this small pan right here, and we're going to put a slightly bigger one over that. Now, rather than use this because this is promised to a customer, we're going to use one of our backup reserves that we keep for ourselves to cook with. And we're going to reduce it down Now, it's kind of thick. That wouldn't really stick to, this wouldn't really stick to a meatball very well. It's very jellified. It's absolutely perfect for toast in the morning or whatever. It sticks to it, but here we're gonna want it to coat everything nice and evenly. So we're gonna go ahead and reduce it by just putting it back on some heat. So we're gonna go ahead and take this. This is an 8-ounce jar of our 8-ounce London's Most Wanted pepper jelly. And we are going to take this and watch this melt down into a beautiful glaze. Down to a nice viscous liquid. It's not gelled, it's not thick. Our next move is going to be to take our meatballs. We're going to pull this off heat. Make sure that this is a porcelain handle, so it's probably going to be hot, so I'm going to be careful there. And we are just going to pour half of this, not all of it, just half of it right now. We're just going to give this a slight nudge with the spatula. We don't want to toss these like chicken wings because they will fall apart. See? Okay, this is so delicious. So, sometimes it amazes me that whenever I realize that I make this pepper jelly, and it's so delicious. And now I'm so excited to use it in a new recipe. So we're going to take these and we're just going to bake them on 420 degrees in the oven, just long enough to kind of caramelize the sugar. Okay, shut the oven off now. We're going to pull these out and we're going to give them one more glaze while they're still hot, so the sugar's still caramelized from the residual heat. And then we eat them. All right, let's see what these look like. Oh man, beautiful. You can smell the sugars on there caramelizing. They look fantastic. I wish you guys could smell this. So now we're gonna take our, look at all those beautiful colors. You can see all the peppers in there. Oh, absolutely spectacular. Now we're gonna just take a little dollop on each one, kind of finish it off. Like I said, these things. Oh man, these smell so good. The smell of the cooked jelly. Oh, I could just eat the cooked. I could just eat that by itself. Oh, it's extraordinary. And then the venison meatball itself is so savory. So we've got the sweet and the savory together here. It's just a perfect hors d'oeuvre. All right, I am looking forward to tasting this almost more than anything else that I've cooked so far. So here it goes. This is going to get redundant because it truly is so much better than I expected. It's so good. Man, please do yourself a favor. Oh, there's that heat. Ooh, I'm probably going to start sweating a little bit. That means that there's some pepper in that pepper jelly, which is great. Like I said, our Outlaw has the heat. Cowboy has no heat. Our special edition, that'll make your butt burn. I think that's going to be our slogan. What do you think? Anyway, thank you guys for joining us. We got venison meatballs with London's Most Wanted Outlaw pepper jelly. We're going to go eat these and sweat a bunch. Oh yeah, I forgot. If you guys like what you're seeing here and you want us to keep doing it, please subscribe to our channel, London's Most Wanted. We appreciate everybody that's joined us so far. We hope you've enjoyed it. Please leave your comments below and enjoy our Etsy store, London's Most Wanted. You can get this pepper jelly there, all kinds of bread, good stuff, art, you know. Bye.